Hello, Pisces. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to Soulvine. This is for Pisces Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're connecting in with your energies just to see what is happening and how we can best support you right now on your journey. So trust your intuition and take what resonates. So Pisces, straight up, we've got the Muse of Emotions. I'm getting energy of like being in a lot of thought right now. There's a lot of thinking. And I feel like it's a lot around your next steps, Pisces, on what is next for you. What do you need to do? How can you create? I'm feeling is what is happening right now. I've just dropped a card. 1 second. Yeah, so that's the energy that I'm getting straight up, Pisces, is what's next. And then there's a lot of thinking around this on the best approach forward. So having a look here, the Muse of Emotions, the Three of Emotions, and then the Priestess. So, I mean, ultimately, Pisces, I feel like you're in a really good space energetically, emotionally. Like you're very connected right now to what it is that you want, but knowing how to navigate situations, how to support yourself, and importantly, those around you, or lead in that way as well. I feel like there's been a little bit of a transformation, like a cleansing is kind of what I'm getting here. And the cleansing could be just, a form of healing, recognizing, where you operate really well. But I keep getting this cleansing kind of, maybe it's like part of a rebirth. It's really interesting. It's not a baptism as such that I'm seeing visually, but it's just like you're washing things away. Okay. So maybe it's just the way that you're dealing with things. But that's really interesting, the vision that has come through there with the Muse of Emotions. But you're definitely stepping up into a place of strength, of leadership. And I feel like you're really carrying that forth. But I do feel this is something that you've been working on over the last few months, and some of you several months, to really get in a very connected place where things aren't triggering you anymore, where you're not coming from a place of like lack or potential feeling like a victim. I think you've taken anything that's made you not feel worthy and used it as a strength to really just the strength. That's what I'm getting. It's just you're really in a solid place right now, Pisces, is what I'm getting. And with the Three of Emotions, this is about also two people coming together. There's some form of celebration that's occurring. What I'm getting most is maybe there's this new start or new beginning that's happening, where people need to come together for, if there's a launch, if there's a community, I don't know if there's a product. I just feel like there's something that's being showcased and you're coming together for this, but it's in celebration, some way to do with you. So I don't know who this applies for, or if this is something particular, or maybe you're attending something for someone. But I just feel like there's something being shown and something being showcased on why you're coming together. I've got like product for some reason, some form of product. Again, if this is something that you're doing, you're creating, or something that you're going to support a friend, or just an event in general. But I just feel like there's some form of togetherness, connection, and celebration for something new related to a product. And one that you're happy about, right, at the end of the day. And then you've got the Priestess. So the Priestess here, it's interesting. I feel like she's watching right now. And I mean, obviously the Priestess is you. There's something that you're watching. There's something that you're assessing. There's something that you're trying to gain clarity on and see. It's interesting when you look at a card how it can just feel very different for every reading. But what I'm getting with this, it's like you're calling something in, but you're choosing to look out, but protect a part of you as well. So it's kind of like, I feel like you're hidden in the shadows right now is kind of what the word that's coming through. It's like you're hidden, but you're very powerful. It's like you're behind the scenes, but you're very in front. It's really interesting. And I don't know if that's your energy right now. It's like you're stepping up front. You're showing who you are, where you're at. And then maybe you pull back in because you're like, okay, I've put that out there. Now I'm waiting for a response. And let's see what that response is. Let's see what comes in and what attracts in from that. And I think you're being very cautious and mindful, but cautious in a good way. Not, I should say curious. Probably is the best word, not cautious. But yeah, you got some really good vibes going on here, Pisces. This is like, there's a lot of curiosity here, but at the same time, it's interesting. I'm getting like a bit of witchy vibes, right? So I feel like you're in this space of creating your world right now. It's like you've just mastered some gift of some kind and knowing, oh, this is how it works. And you're calling in the right people. You're looking at what you want. You're going, okay, I'm going to go after this. And it's like you're calling it in. You're making it happen. It's kind of what I'm getting here with the priestess. So that's pretty cool energy. But I feel like you're in a sacred space right now, whatever that means for you, or where you'll be going. And then we've got the Four of Voices. Yeah, I feel like you've called something in, or you're calling something in and it arrives. And a part of that arrival is like the place of respite, the place of rest, the place of like refreshing energy. And it's interesting because, like I said, this muse of emotions, that's what I got with that. It's like a refresh, a cleanse of some kind. So then you've got the Nine of Emotions and the Nine of Voices. There's definitely going, like, looking at it this way, like I said, I feel like there's this part of you that's in a very peaceful mode. I think you're taking care of yourself more, Pisces, okay? You're recognizing the power in that. And what happens when you do take care of you, when you are a little bit more rested, a little bit more at peace, not resenting others because you've just given so much and been taken, for granted or taken for a ride in some regard. And these could be people close to you. Sometimes family can do that. Sometimes our kids can do that. Sometimes our business partners or friends, whatever it might be. Sometimes people are just taking so much, but we've put ourselves to just give and recognize we're actually not getting back what we need to refill, to rejuvenate. But I think you're learning definitely how to work better with this approach. And I feel like, one, you're probably protecting your energy more, but you're also knowing where to give and how to deliver that compassionately on what the best is for yourself now. So when you do need to say no or no thank you, you're very good at setting those warm, thoughtful boundaries, okay? You're being more mindful to yourself. So that's allowing you to get into this really good energy and space of getting the information that you need because you're in rest mode. Spirit can deliver more to you so you can get the information you need to go do what you need to do that's in alignment with your path and journey. With the Three of Emotions and the Nine of Emotions, you're stepping up very quickly. This point of coming together, this point of celebration. Like I said, I feel like there's a launch of some kind, something that's coming out where people are coming together in, like, I don't know why the word worship, but it's kind of like a ceremony. That's probably the best thing. So again, that's why I'm getting kind of launch, product. There's something that's happening that's because it's like new. Something has shown up. Something is being released. So whatever that means for you. With the Nine of Emotions, with that, this is a place where it's like there's a lot of happiness there. Right now, it's like, rub that genie bottle. Do you call it genie in a bottle? Yeah. Christina Aguilera is kind of what's coming to mind, that song. But I feel like you can just do what you need to do and ask what you need to ask Spirit for right now. So maybe this has sparked some new energy, or maybe this is you and you've got some confirmation of something that you've created and done. But I just feel like people are coming together, and that's something that you've been wanting or desiring. as you've brought something out into the world. So this could be you, Pisces, like I've said, that's bringing something out to the world. But yeah, there's definitely warmth, there's definitely contentment and celebration around it. And I think this is something you've been wishing for some time that has showed up, and you're getting the results that you desire. You're getting the results that you seek. With the priestess, the high priestess, and the nine of voices, it's interesting because what I'm actually getting from this is that maybe you are in quite rest mode. Like you need time to recuperate. You've recognized this through the journey. But I feel too, this is also you not allowing other things or people get into your head or bring their energy towards you that is going to cloud your judgment, cloud your thinking. It's really interesting what's coming up here. There's something around, like, I'm just getting like barriers. Like you're putting a bubble around you because you're like, I know where I'm going, what I'm doing. I'm not letting this get in here. But I feel this is other people's energy, and being probably like a very big empath, Pisces, you take on a lot of people's energy, and you're learning better how to handle this so you can stay clear in what is yours and let go of what is not yours, because there's something special that you're doing or you're going to do, and you're yeah, I'm just give me a second, because I feel like there's something else that needs to come on through. But I feel like there's something that's going to happen from some connection here, okay? Or there's something that you're being mindful of or connecting deeper into, okay? I'm not sure if someone in your group or in your circle is just suffering a little bit and putting that energy, like projecting things onto you, Pisces. But that's just coming up here. I'm going to keep using these cards. I feel like I just need to use these cards. So let's just get a couple more and see what's going on here. I wanted to get it here. So Page of Emotions. So what this could be for you, Pisces, right now is that, yeah, you've just got someone who's a little bit more immature in how they know how to support their emotions, okay? And I think for you, whoever's coming on in, they're just kind of a little bit at a loss on how to keep themselves together mindfully. I'm feeling a bit of sadness, but hope. Down about themselves, more like self-worth issues, but on the outside they seem okay, but you've got this knowing, this something that you know that they're not. But at the same time, because you feel that, it's still being projected on you. It's really interesting. I don't know who this is around you, Pisces, but it's got something to do with a group or people that you're spending time with, or someone that you're going to come in contact with, like I said, with this launch, this celebration. Maybe part of your work is that they see you as this high priestess energy, someone that can help them transform, someone that can help them awaken, someone that can help them get to where they need to go. Maybe you are building a community, a group, or something of that nature, or leading one in some kind, whether it's through work, whether, again, it's through your own community, something that you're doing online. You'll know what that is. But I feel like this person is a younger person who who probably hasn't really had someone to really support them, significantly emotionally along their growth, from a teen to where they are now, is kind of what I'm getting. With the Ace of Voices energy, as we're moving in, and I'm kind of going a bit backwards here, but Spirit tells me, hey, let's go this way. You've got the Ace of Voices and then the Knight of Inspiration. and then the Five of Materials. So if we look at the Five of Materials, that's, you know, again, something from our past. I feel this is a place where we've been, Pisces, and why we took time for ourselves to really get into a place of fulfillment within ourselves, okay? What I'm taking with the Five of Materials, this was like, I feel you've been through a little bit of a hard trudge is kind of the word that's coming through. Like, you've been in a bit of a valley. You've been in a bit of a difficult time. You've gone through many different emotions, many different feelings, thinkings, thoughts on what's been happening, you know, since the beginning of the year. And you definitely made progress, okay? You're making progress in a way, like I said, getting so connected to your self-worth, to your energy, to your emotions, that you're very powerful right now, okay? And with this power and with this care that you've given yourself, there's something pretty wonderful coming on in. I feel there's an opportunity, news. Again, you've got kind of celebration with celebration. I feel like there's something that's really taking off, Pisces, is what I'm getting from this energy. So whatever you are launching, whatever you are creating, I'm feeling a big yes there. This is exciting. This is like, I feel like it's a very exciting energy, and it's going to move through pretty quickly, okay? I feel like this is just very, yes, I'm just getting yes, like, woo, powerful yes energy that's just really going to flow, okay? It's fulfilling, it's lining you up, it's on purpose, and it feels really good. With the Ace of Voices energy mixed in here as we're moving through, like I said, there's this new path, this new beginning, but I feel like what happens is open a pathway, it's open a door, because you're in such a high vibrational energy with this new something that's coming to life, and that you start seeing the rewards and benefits. I'm feeling like you're getting even more information coming on through on what to do next. And it's interesting because as I'm shifting this way with the energy, that it's like you are very high frequency, and then you step into this high priestess mode, which is like you're going into your cone of silence is kind of what I'm getting, but looking on the outside in the world. You're looking at what you like, what is not in service, what you need to do. And I think there's information you are pulling in and you are seeking in that is really going to help you step up in a huge, huge way, Pisces, for some work that you're doing. But I feel like a lot of the work that you're doing is also going to support people, I think, a lot around their mindset. For some reason, that's what's coming on through. But at the same time, as I said before, a big part is how to, it's saying how to manage this, but I think it's not managing people as such. It's like how to manage your own energy when you're doing this work without it taking over you. But this is something new. I feel like you're going to be working potentially with younger people. So they also see you as that priestess energy. They see you as like fun, enlightened, and then they see you very introspective. That's the word. And they're also, I think, trying to work out how to work with you, because they look at you as someone who's pretty high up on the scale, like they look at you as someone significant, okay? So as part of them looking at someone significant, I think that's why they're trying to show up that they're okay. But with your gifts, you know how to break through them. And I think this has got something to do with your work that you're launching or that you end up stepping into, because you recognize how much people need this as in terms of what you are doing. So, you know, there's a lot of newness here. There's a lot of new opportunities and beginnings, but you've definitely, if haven't already, you're definitely going to shift out of any old crap. The old crap is gone. The old heaviness, you know, the disappointment that you may have had with others, within yourself. You're really doing something incredible, and I feel like you're calling in the right people, Pisces. Any wish that you are putting out there right now, I feel is manifesting pretty quickly, okay? And then you're getting the information and downloads you need. But important part is how to still protect your energy through the process. While you have your emotions in check, now I think it's getting into a really high level spiritually, connecting with source in a new way to deliver the work that you need to do is what I am getting here. What card do we need to... I'm getting this one. So we're just going to wrap up with a few more from Spirit. I'm going to get 4. Okay. So that flew out pretty hardcore. So that is patience. I actually think patience has paid off. That's what I'm getting with this. This is not, I don't feel you need to be, it's telling you to be patient. I think you already knew that. And that's why you've got in such this good place, Pisces. But I feel like this is letting you know that your patience has paid off. Obviously, everything is about divine timing as well, okay? And then you've got walking away. I'm just going to get two more just to see what the... Thank you, Spirit. Oh, yeah. Got door to value. We like that. And the garden of the gate. So with walking away, Pisces, this is, in addition to the patience, I think, saying, have a look, please. It's interesting because what I'm getting here, that there's this part of you, I think, that is holding on to, or what you've been holding on to is that warmth and safety, right? The things that look good. You're like, the grass is green here. Why do I want to move away from it? But I feel like at the same time, you're being called into a new path, a new direction. And maybe that's what it is you've been waiting for the right time to leave something, leave a situation behind, maybe even leave a job. But wherever you're going, Pisces, there's two parts here. I feel like it's saying, you know, don't get stuck on the past, okay? But trust in what is to come. I feel like there's so much beauty on the other side here, even though it's unknown, even though you can't see it. You're feeling very led here, wherever this here is. And I think that's also part of what you're trying to connect into, because something has surged, something more has come to life from whatever this thing that you're going to, that you're celebrating, that you're coming together. Again, this could be something that you're already launching, but it's like you're getting more information on what you need to do, but there's something that you need to leave behind to make it happen. But I feel like this is soulfully called, soulfully led, because then you've got door to value and the garden of the gate. So this is going further into things cracking open for you. I feel whatever opportunity is coming in, Pisces, with this Knight of Inspiration energy, with this Nine of Emotions, with this celebration, you're going to start seeing financial rewards. I really do feel that. And that's been coming up in your readings. It's coming. But keep remembering, you've still got to do the work. It doesn't mean stop. Keep going, because things are happening and you're going to start seeing more happen. The more that you're in it, the more that you do it, the more that you're around people, or the right people, importantly. With the garden and the gate, it's wonderful because I feel like it's telling you here, you really need to step outside your comfort zone. You've observed enough. That's right. Observed enough. I'm trying to get the word out on the potential out there. But it's interesting because these gates are kind of different, but kind of the same. Okay. In terms of the energy. Do you recognize this energy? She's more bold. She's more brave. She's more courageous. In this energy, it's kind of like this. I feel like you feel more protected in here, but there's this naivety that comes here, okay, that sits here, because that's what you've been told you need to be. It's like you haven't been allowed to go and explore because you've been told you'll be taken care of, you're safe here. And I feel like this is like letting you know there is so much excitement, so much freedom, so much beauty when you can get outside and when you can explore. If you want to come back here, you can come back here. There's a gate that opens and closes, right? But who is manning this gate? Who is controlling this gate? Okay? It's just something that to think about. Who do you need permission from to do what you need to do? Is it yourself? Is it other people around you? I don't know, just something that's coming up here to really think about it, because there's opportunity. And like anything in life, there's free choice, free will. What is it that you want? What do you want to go after? There's a lot of unknown here, same as over here. But there's light, there's beauty, there's opportunity. But you won't be able to know or able to attain it if you stay closed off in a space that's comfortable. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting here as we close off. So a final message from your guides, please. Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy, move beyond current challenges, focus on what you desire. And I think that's wonderful, Pisces, because that's kind of wrapping it all up here. You know, what is it that you want? There's kind of like her third eye is being pointed out there too. There's something really wonderful here. This is kind of royalty. This is like I don't know what, it's interesting. I feel like you know what you need to do next. You really do know what you need to do next. And I think there's no more contemplation to really get ahead. Any challenges, you know, you can move past it. And you have already moved past it. I think it's now a matter of focusing and taking steps to that new direction. Walking away from whatever to the value, to the door, to the wins, to the gains, to the luck. But there's even so much more out there, and it's yours for the taking. But you've got to decide what it is that you want and what you want to claim and take for your own. So I'm going to leave that with you, dear Pisces. Appreciate a like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll bring more to you during the week. Catch you later.